Well, that's weird. My monitor crashed, but I can see it through like the actual like Streamlabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my mains monitor had it frozen, but once I like clicked on it via like I could see my cursor move on Streamlabs and actually hit new game.
Mm.
You know, technical difficulties. We're VTubers. This is normal for us.
Very normal.
Hmm. In the meantime, let's shout you out.
Are
Ooh.
you having an existential crisis over what your keyboard would be? Maybe.
Should I read out the beginning to you?
Oh shit, I did, huh? I thought a little.
You can if you want to.
Are you reading it?
I was looking at the clip that you played in
Oh.
your stream.
It's so funny.
Oh.
Hold on, here we go.
I'm always interested to see what clips pop up for people.
Yeah, I believe in that one. I was having a crisis over what my cutie mark would be as a My Little Pony. I believe that conversation happened like really early. I want to say like super early AM hours, but yeah, I was thinking because I think someone I believe Grind asked me,
Of course, grind.
and then I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, why am I thinking about this so hard?
So what is your mark then?
If I was in My Little Pony,
A neon coffee cup with cinnamon roll inside of it.
Ooh. And welcome in Lord Everwalk. We're just discussing what Vaughn's cutie mark would be. Do you think a VTuber's Oshi mark is just as a cutie mark? It's just literally the same thing.
Oh yeah, there's no other way it would be anything else.
But let's get on their way. I believe you said you have voiced some of the female characters.
Mm-hmm. I will be doing so.
You have no idea what they look like, so think hard what they might sound like.
Okay. I trust the vibe.
What?
I trust the vibe.
Just give you your best whispered psst.
Best whisper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, psst.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, I realize what's going on. Because it closed. I had to send it back to you again.
Oh yeah, I was like, what am I saying psst for?
That is...
You want me to pop open just another window for your stream, or were you gonna stream it on my end?
I was going to send it to you, but it seems like this game is being a bit quirky with it. I have to close it again. Because Discord was just not recognizing it. Oddly.
All good?
There we go. Now you can see it.
Yes.
That would make much more sense now.
Okay. Yeah, I think everything's good now. Alrighty. We're starting then?
We're starting.
Alright. Hey, over here. Ooh! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door.
Chapter 1. Premieria.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Vaughn's trying to our hand as being a bartender.
I'm so scared. But welcome in, everyone.
Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Oh, look at that. You got a cute little home screen with you and your boss.
Cute!
As you can tell, this is you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Pets, guys. Okay, yeah, she's quirky. I like her.
I mean, obviously, because she has one of the greatest shirts of all time.
Oh, true. Can't live without my slut shirt.
As soon as I remember that part of the game, I was like, oh, Vaughn's gonna love this character. Of course, we have your cat as well. So, who was that letter from?
Nobody?
So, you got little things. You got, of course, your save and load. We're gonna save all the way over here. So you can play music at any time of all the songs. As you unlock them, you can play more and more.
Ooh.
And then the Augmented Eye is kind of like your news,
Ooh, cool.
which gives you a bit of lore. If you like, you don't have to read it. I can read it for you.
Okay.
Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly La Valette. Inflation rates among the highest in the world. Constant shortages of basic groceries and rampant violent crimes. Glitch city citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with Augmented Eye. They apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which almost analysts consider to be useful for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy.
Guess not.
Guess not. Hydrate. Naturally, as is a bartending game, I have poured myself a drink.
Hey, yo. What are you drinking? Yokai, beautiful.
Some Evan Williams honey. Some bourbon.
Ooh. Nice.
What about you, Vaughn? What's your drink of choice to keep yourself hydrated?
Water. Just kidding. If we're talking like alcohol,
Alcohol.
lately, lately I've been drinking those. They're called beat boxes, I think.
Beat boxes.
Yeah, they have a lot of like alcohol in them. So thank you for that, Pat.
Are they like kind of like the buzz balls?
I think so. I do drink the buzz balls though, and I usually get 2 of the boxes and like 2 of the balls. Don't do that. I feel like that's really dangerous. But Yeah, pretty good.
Fun. Totally getting crunk over here.
Honestly, I'm here for a good time.
I
And a long time. Just kidding.
always joke to my siblings that whenever they see me drinking, like, drinking's bad for you. I'm like, you know what? I hit my midlife crisis at 12. I'm just living on borrowed time now. Let me live my life.
My siblings are like the opposite. Like, they'll drink with me, but like, my siblings are such lightweights. I remember I made a margarita one time, and I had my sister. I was like, "Try it," and she like took one sniff of it and was like, "I gotta go sit down." I was like, "Please tell me you're joking right now."
Oh no, that sounds like you were like 2 shots of vodka, and kept pouring the bottle.
Hits the wall. That'll do it. Nice. Good to have you.
My brother shockingly is a lightweight. Lightweight, and he's like 6'2", like 180. In the army, and like a few drinks and he's done.
Oh no. Hi, Cat.
Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security by Kimberly the Vet. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They're yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's emails network and released the whole database this January, the group declared during the stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe someone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Warnlanders seem to enjoy dressing all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they had for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere. We'll be there to tell you if it does.
I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing.
It's a very good question. Cyborgs in Heels returns next year at the Super Silver Thunder Dome. By Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with Limited Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before in this market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Limited Eye. His acting's unnatural.
I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Hey, DJ.
With that, are you ready to go to work?
Let's go to work.
Tuesday, December 5th, 13th.
Good evening.
Hey there, Jill.
with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment end.
Or beatboxes. As you get further on, you have people that be like, oh, I want something that's sweet. And then it'll be like, something sweet, and maybe a bit girly. So you can see that each drink tells you how much is in it. They'll tell you, for example, if the drink is aged, and mix, what kind of drinks it is, and it'll tell you what about the drink itself. The Blue Fairy, one of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them well. And of course the types, which is girly, manly, classic, classy, promo. And then bottle. We even have a bottle drink. Sounds easy enough.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that little feature.
Okay. So, we'll start you off with something simple. Get a mint. So everything here is color-coded. So even if you're not sure, you just match up the words, 8 hide, or red, to red. And 3 Bonson extract. 5 Piper Delta. 5 Flanagan. 3 Comertrine. And then you can see that they all on the rocks, which means, naturally, ice.
Ice, yeah.
And then mixed. This drink does not represent the opinions of the bar, pianist, skiing, or its associates. Sour, promo, straw. And then when we're ready, you mix it. Some drinks will actually require you to like really shake it. So it's mix would be like shaken. And so you have to wait until that like mixing goes to like really fast.
Oh, okay.
And serve.
Here, happy?
Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. Well, the recipe already has over 10 ingredients. The drink's already big. Oh, if a recipe says it uses optional Carmentron, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. So, what they kind of explain is Carmentron is kind of your alcohol level. So, like, you know, like, there's like, Shirley Temple's version. There's like no alcohol in it. That's what it means. So if you put none in it, you're making a non-alcoholic version of that drink.
Oh, okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, just think, after this game, you could be a bartender yourself.
I could. Well, VTubing was fun, guys. No, just kidding.
The last we ever saw of Vaughn. Yeah, so she kept shouting weird words at us, like Carmentine. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Low-key, some part of me thought these were, like... Are these made-up words, or, like, are these, like, real, like...
They're like made-up words.
Okay, I was like, not sure.
Optimal Carmentine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmentine is the alcoholic factor of a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that.
Are you done with the accusation?
No, I am. Yeah. So, Dina's gonna be the boss, so that'll be you.
Oh, okay.
Give your best tough voice.
Tough voice? Alright. Hey, guys!
Just your normal voice, okay?
Oh, boy. Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping.
Why bring her here?
Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that? That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do. Damn it. There's two of you. Believe in yourselves.
Such a manager.
Right? That's so funny.
Do you think Chief knocked her out?
Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be cowering. She'd be crying about it, taunting as if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick up on such a small girl. Pick up on a small girl. At least not unprovoked.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. Seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose.
Yeah.
Okay then, time to start tonight.
Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom.
Come again?
While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, I've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them.
You're joking.
Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that?
Well...
So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun!
Just that. Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff?
Here.
You brought that from home, didn't you?
That I did.
Fine.
With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model, wait, is that an option for us to look at? Oh yeah, it is, just saw it on the side. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision.
So, one of my favorite parts of the game, you get to fill your jukebox of music to play while you're playing the game of that night.
That's cool.
So, we have 12 spots to fill. You can literally do the same song or a bunch of different ones.
Just plays the same song over and over
Yeah. It reminds me of one story I heard where this one guy knew his wife was going out with a few girlfriends to a bar, and they had one of those like machines where you can like, you know, like for $1 play a song type of thing, and he kept playing tub thumping on them.
Oh my gosh.
So you have the thing is you also know none of these songs. I also realize.
I don't.
Any names that catch your eye?
Showtime seems fun.
If we hold down, we get a preview.
Oh, that's a good one.
I do have one recommendation of my favorite song in this game.
Oh, that's jazzy. I like it. Oh, that's good.
Just shout out if you see one.
What about Snowfall?
Ooh, Snowfall, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I can add that one. What about Neo Avatar?
Neo Avatar.
Oh, that one's good too.
Yeah, the music in this game is a banger.
Yeah.
Try to remember this one. I think this is a good one. Oh, yeah, it's like a boss song. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm good, Shoujo. I hope you're good too. Do you have to unlock those songs to the question marks on them?
Yeah, some of them are from like characters you meet if you like complete their story or certain events. You get those songs. Some are you like buy as well.
Mm. Who was I? I bet it sounds mysterious.
I mean, you're pretty spot on.
That was a good one. Ow.
Wait, I think this one's a good one.
Oh, that one's pretty. What was that? Neon District?
Neon District. I feel like the laughter means it's in.
Yeah, I like it. Heart of the City?
Got like a little rock song.
Oh, man, these are bangers.
I'm gonna add that one just impersonally. Oh, yeah. It's Snowfall. Which is supposed to be like more acoustic version.
Oh, that was cute.
One more. What's gonna be?
I hope you're having fun coloring shoujo. What about Dawn Approaches?
Dawn Approaches.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alright, and we got our 12 songs.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey you, get me a beer.
Oh, sure. Right on it. He wants a beer. Quite the big guy, though.
So you get that little hint.
Oh, yeah, so you'll need more of that karma train?
Big, so we double the ingredients.
Oh, that too.
Traditionally, brewed beer has become a luxury. This one's pretty close to the real deal. So, one of the jokes in this universe is that alcohol is kind of like a rare thing now. So we just make drinks that are close to it.
Oh, that's cool.
So what we do is we double them out. So we do 2 red, we do 4 yellow.
2 of those, and 4 of those, and then 8 of the other ones? Holy!
Big guy.
So thank you for the redeeming. Nice.
Bubbly is classic and vintage. Now here's a question for you. Do you have a favorite beer, Vaughn?
No. I'm not a beer drinker. Beer nasty.
You're nasty.
But probably because I'm not trying the right beer. I've heard some people say that there's some like really good beers, and I know like you can go beer tasting, like you can go wine tasting, but I've never really like had a beer that I was like, I could go for another one of those. So I'll take suggestions.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
How about ciders? Are you a hard cider person?
Is the what is it called? Angry Orchard, I think. Is that
Yes,
that's a cider,
Angry
right?
Orchard,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That was pretty good.
Okay. I'll take that. That's an acceptable answer.
What's your favorite flavor of piss? There no. Here you go.
Yeah, that one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job.
Thanks, I guess.
You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hello could certainly use a presence like mine. Oh, to be fair, work has taken me to their worst hellholes, like New Jersey 3.
Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings.
The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems.
He also wants pictures of Spider-Man.
So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all daily stories about murders and other horrors.
Well, I always filter out that section. Don't want to start my days scared and bitter. I have enough pressures and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're a smart little kid, but more people like you, I go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get CIs. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need every woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough, they need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like these urban legends. They're easy to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Expand them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good.
Huh. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is that they know half our class come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about? No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your paper are annoying.
See? That kid on the restaurant critique call shit. Forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, Colm is the least busy of the bunch. He has less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures at outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places newspaper sends him to. I even heard he tries to get free meals by claiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Going right up. Beer again, Span likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though.
That is a fact. That is a fact though.
Yeah, I believe it.
So we're gonna make him another big beer.
Here.
There's the big things that make worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
Let me say, I am doing good, Sky. Thank you for asking. It's a great game. Vaughn's actually blind to this game, so it's very exciting. She's gonna become a big bartender after this. With her beatboxes. And her gamer girl chips as a snack to go with it.
Oh my god. Yep. Gotta have my chips.
And then from what I learned last night, your Sandy ice cream.
Should I explain that to you?
Yeah.
Now?
Yes. That was on my mind all day today. I was thinking to myself, like, how can ice cream be sandy? What do you mean different texture?
Okay, so how that conversation even got started, just so I think a little bit of the context will probably help you understand where I'm coming from. But okay, so we were talking about forbidden snacks. And not so much like forbidden snacks, but how do I say this? Like oh, like things that look really good that we probably shouldn't be eating. Like oh yeah, marbles look good. Aquarium gravel looks really yummy. Cable wires. What else did I say? Oh, sponges look like cake, so that looks good. Just like stuff like that. And then I was like, one time I was at the beach, and what was I saying? And I had this ice cream, and the texture of it kind of felt like how sand feels in your hand, and I was like, man, like I just remember eating the ice cream and like swishing it around in my mouth, and I was like, this kind of feels like how sand feels in your hand. And so that's the story. Yeah.
I only ever had one bad time with ice cream. So it was like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna splurge on myself. And you know, like there's like fancy, like exquisite, like ice cream that calls himself gelato and such. It was like I think the brand was called like Truly or something. I remember it came in like a small. box, and I saw there was like a pistachio ice cream. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get this. Didn't even bother reading the label. I'm like, pistachio ice cream, great. So I get home, pour myself ice cream, pour it out. I go to take my first bite, and there's pieces of pistachio in it.
Oh, man.
Which I like pistachios, but when you go into like eating something and getting a different texture, you're like, this is terrible. This sucks. Because like I'm going in to eat ice cream to be ice cream, and I'm like, I don't want to chew on something as well while I'm eating ice cream.
You don't like things like Rocky Road then?
I love Rocky Road, but I go in knowing it's Rocky Road, not pieces of pistachio in it.
Okay, no, I totally get you then. We don't need Scrabble, we have nerds. So funny.
So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm with my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hellhole and a hell, rather a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really, at least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs when they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer. They get their confidence for daring to be so much more successful than them.
No, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who?
But socks with sandals is unforgivable.
True. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
Oh, please, not bartender. I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the keyword here.
Man, poor Vaughn. Can I say, when he did his whole rant, the Boss music song came on, I'm like, oh shit, this is perfect.
Yeah. Just the other day, I saw this committee bitching over what some girl was wearing up to the store. No matter what you say, those people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
Well, this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. Well, that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see you're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're inciting a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged. Instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... ... Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest.
Vaughn, we know that, but can you actually read your line, please? Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. We refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Let's talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Would you like a call on talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
Do they have something like that IRL? I'm just thinking about that right now.
Of what?
Like a bartender talking about like. Do they have bartender podcasts?
There's like one or two. I know like there was one. I mean like there's like Bar Rescue, which is like a whole like show about like rescuing bars that are like doing bad practices. But that's like a very unique thing. So my take was there's like kind of like an unwritten rule where if you talk to your bartender, they're like, hey, tell me what's wrong. It stays between you two.
Mm-hmm.
That was always my thing because I worked at a whiskey bar. So like
Oh, okay.
I had to dress up. Like I had like, you know, expensive clientele. Whatever they told me was kind of like secret. Like, and I heard the wildest stories too that they'll just open up to a bartender about. Anything from like, oh yeah, my wife thinks I'm out with my friends, but I'm here with my girlfriend, and I'm like, excuse me, why do I need this information? And I think people don't realize how much like food service actually hears too.
Oh no, I bet.
But I think there's like one or two podcasts are reacting to videos. I know one person I follow on like TikTok. What he does is just review different beers and drinks. He goes to like different bars to like and see what their signature drink is.
Vimby says, "Hello, I am food service. I am aware." Oh yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a therapist giving you alcohol. You know what? That's very true.
Oh no, it truly is. Like it's actually a fine line. I was always taught by my trainer was, thank you music. Thank you for hyping that up. There's a fine line of like giving too little alcohol versus too much, because the quicker you get them drunk, the more they're going to tip heavy. But at the same time, the quicker you get drunk, the less drinks they're going to buy overall. Versus if you do too little alcohol, they're probably not going to stick with you. They're not going to tip as well. So you kind of have to find that fine line of giving a bit more extra alcohol or a bit less to maximize that tip. But also keep them drinking.
No, I totally get it. Interesting. Food for thought, even.
Drink for thought, you could say.
Drink for thought. That's a good one. Okay. It would be like that priest. I was reading therapist.
Therapist.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh. And it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. You just like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is.
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me.
Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh gods no, I want to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appear in their paychecks, but rather because I strike morals dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something, what was it?
Drink. Another one. Do you?
Ah yeah. You know what, third time's a charm, give me a beer.
Alright. Third time's a charm. For what? Anyway, better get him that beer.
Good beer.
One beer.
Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers.
Oh shit. Enjoy.
Say kid, does this bar have any investors?
They didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to the unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough thorough. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. Don't know who the hell Dominique Dawson is.
Oh? Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. I never heard from him again.
Jill.
Yes?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets,
Holy
the
shit.
vents.
You'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
I want to know what they did in that bathroom. Yeah.
You ever see what was that movie? The Rock Penny was like the babysitter. There's a whole scene where like she's like, I'm done, like because he was babysitting like a child, and he's like, okay. He goes into the bathroom and he's like, he just has a disgusted look, and he looks at the ceiling and gets even more disgusted. And he's like, how did you do that?
Yeah, when he's like, I missed, and he's like, what do you mean you missed? He's like, I missed, and he's in the bathroom. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right?
It's so funny. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I?
I'm gonna warn you, Vaughn. 85%
Okay.
85% reason for the 18 plus is this guy's mouth.
Holy shit, okay.
Just warning you.
Okay, ready for it then.
Big gut punch. Fast.
Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright.
I didn't do anything! Gut punch. So we have 5 bronze extract. 1 green. And how much do you want to add, if any?
Maybe 3? Or a gut punch, right? Maybe 5?
Ooh, big gut punch. All age, so we age it. And then we mix it. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. It's bitter, manly, and strong.
Hey, yo. Okay.
Hey, yo. Got something to say there?
Wait, what?
I said, hey, yo, you got something to say there?
Oh, no. Alright. Strong drink it is then. Here.
You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar.
Hellhole, crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, mister.
You know, Vaughn, I'm having an idea. He's my least favorite character, and I'm deciding to use my least favorite voice for him.
As you should then.
What the hell do you care?
Payment registry says... Sorry for the question, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
This is the customer service voice talking. But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours?
Holy shit. No.
I warned you. He's 85% reason. Then I have no use for you beyond you give me some drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Someone recommended this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her case.
A regular. Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has some decent taste.
Ayo? Sounds like a Russian mafia.
Russian mafia.
Hey Jill, where did you put that dish soap? Gills ran out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you're enjoying your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so I can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
Oh? You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Do you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed riders with bare hands. Once you see something
Holy.
like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved classified weaponry. The other one, pickup artists, and oh, holy shit. And, the latest had an alpaca. Holy shit.
Yo, I would fight alpaca. Straight up. An alpaca.
Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She's got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's just leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please. There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like flexing him though.
Please don't threaten me. So we got 3 bronze extract. We got some 3 flame. Some 4 cart. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. It's bitter, manly,
no.
and burning.
Burning, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Probably some of these drinks are based off other drink names, if you can figure it out. What do you think a pile driver is supposed to be?
Like, in comparison to what? Like,
Another alcoholic drink name.
oh, like an IRL one?
Yeah.
What is it called? The screwdriver?
Yep.
It's cool. Here.
It's fun, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm?
I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong.
That's if you ever faked one.
That's a question I'm not gonna answer.
Even the music is apart, it's stopped. I'll take this a yes. I was just thinking about how good I can be. I mean, if the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, lie can give meaning to you.
You say lies are like your porn stash.
Oh my.
You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Ayo, is there something you need to tell us about? Does that mean you really faked one? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite a random thought, just to suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really, I'm just thinking about people making polite comments about this crackheads.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm going to need another drink here.
Already? Do you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright. Alright. Let's give him a fridge weaver.
A fringe weaver is 1 8 and 9 alcohol.
Holy shit.
We're gonna name this the Von Beatbox drink. It is aged and mixed. It's like drinking ethanol alcohol with a spoonful of sugar.
The best.
You know what's the closest you're ever gonna get to that in real life? Everclear.
I don't think I've had that.
Oh, you don't. It's like 95% alcohol. It can actually be used as gas.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Everclear is if you leave out of a container, just like in a glass, it will slowly evaporate. Like gasoline does.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Don't ever drink it. It burns terribly. I've done it.
Why do you know that?
I've done it a few times before, and I have hated it each time. Because
That
like,
seems really dangerous.
there's been oh yeah, it is. It's very dangerous. There's been times at parties where I'm like, I drink enough. I'm like, you know what? I can drink Everclear, no problem. And then I drink it. I'm like, why did I do this?
Oh god.
The only thing I find sometimes worse is moonshine.
Moonshine. I think the moonshine that I have had, it's like fruit infused.
Yeah, those are usually like the store brand moonshines.
Hmm.
Moonshine, if you have like true moonshine, it is like that. I've joked that drinking moonshine is what made me be colorblind in the first place.
Everclear made me cry.
Yeah, it will make you cry.
Try not to drink it too fast.
That's up to me. Hey, lady, have you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing.
All the time. Can't say I particularly have.
I feel like there's part of myself that lacks something. I just get to do something that I just can't satisfy.
Ever tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid.
Oop, guess I hit it.
Not good.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette. So I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus on for a woman. One was more amusing, way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. When I say guests will say anything to a bartender, they will fucking say anything to you.
I'm just so surprised right now.
And when I said 85% reason for the 18 plus is him, I meant it, Vaughn.
I believe you. Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me.
Eh.
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me.
Please come again.
Don't kill on it.
Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break.
Alright. Oh, that was you.
Alright.
Actually, that was you saying the line.
Ooh, that art is pretty.
It's not as safe to keep playing. Also, I'm not sure if you ever caught this. The copyright.
Nice. At least I didn't get locked up this time.
Keeping the jukebox.
Yep. Unless you want to change.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Okay then, back in action.
So, do we think it's a person? Or do we think it's a robot?
That is a good question. I feel like this game might pull fast on you, and that might be a human.
Okay, okay. Now the question is, who's voicing it?
Do you want to voice it?
Sure. Good evening.
Goody. Would you mind taking your helmet off?
Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Is this better?
That's right. Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss?
Master Specialist, say P. Asgardi of the 76th Division. Valkyrie Corps at your service.
Whoa.
Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say.
What can I get for you, say?
As someone who's a regular for about a decade, I can vouch for it. That was crowned in regards to the stuff that people say at bars. Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not too sweet, as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow. I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that?
Sweet drink, preferably a cold one. It's not too big, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I can do that. Give me a sec.
So we go.
Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific.
So we go to sweet,
Mm.
and then we take a look. So we know something small, sweet, and icy, and we know she has to get up in the morning. So it's something that's not too. So we know like Sugar Rush, a Sunshine Cloud, a Suplex, a Zen Star. Oh wait, that's just individually. Okay. Blue Fairy. The Moon Blast.
Mm.
The Brantini. And then the Piano Woman. You need help?
Maybe a little.
Okay. So we know it's sweet. It's on the rocks, which is another thing for icy. So if you look at some of the other ones, they're not icy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was looking for that, like the ice factor.
So we know it's a Moonblast. And it's low alcohol.
Yeah. Honey.
It's on the rocks, and it's blended. So what that means is when you mix it, you see how it's slow? And then when it gets to the shaky, it becomes blended.
Oh.
The relation to the Hydrogen Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. It's sweet, girly, and happy.
You. Here you are.
Ah, yes, it's just what I needed. Thanks.
We don't give many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you guys...
Actually, I did.
Oh, good.
Right? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right?
Yeah, those.
No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath.
How so?
To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels to soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the one who assists the victims of crime. We watch, we protect.
What was that?
Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Burglars, rapists, car crash, anything that might happen on our watch.
You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then?
Posture check. Thank you, I needed that, Polly. Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. Reminds me of a terrible joke from Red vs. Blue always, is that the difference between a medic and a doctor heals you. The medic is just there to cover you till you die.
Oh yeah. True.
Because they had a character named Doc, and he's like, I'm not a doctor, I'm a medic. They're like, what's the difference? And he just says that line. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places.
Damn, that must be a tough job.
Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive.
You have seen some shocking sights.
Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike.
That's not what I meant by shocking sights.
No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right?
Yeah, but never mind.
Wait, did I mishearing you actually mean sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but...
Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer.
What kind of answer?
Don't worry too much about it. Finish your drink. Can I get you anything else?
Something classy. A classy drink.
Can you be more specific?
Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can.
No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you.
You know what that's like. Yours come in boxes.
I do get a box. I don't get a can. A classy drink. Simple enough.
What is the go-to Vaughn drink at a bar?
At a bar? Shoot. Shoot!
We're getting raided.
However, I got this at a concert once, and then I got it at another concert on the bar behind. But I think I really enjoyed, and I do still enjoy having a
Okay,
Tokyo
here we
tea.
go.
Those are really good.
My name is Big Thick, and I want you to know that my arms are never
I'm
I
watching
never
the
skip,
Quick, so give me one
never
sec.
skip leg day, or I mean arm day. I always skip leg day, but never arm day.
Okay. Welcome, David. Thank you for your raid. I am Sukino Yusagi. I'm the return host. I'm joined by the lovely... Vaughn. Introduce
Vaughn.
yourself.
Hello to Suki's raid. My name is Vaughn. I'm a sci-fi writing YouTuber who does everything. And welcome to Suki's channel.
We are playing Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartending story. It is a game about bartending, visual novel of sorts. I do warn those that came in for the raid. It is a 18+ game. They do talk about the, doing the deed, putting a finger in a hole type of thing. So be careful of those that came in. I see you're playing Leave a Company. How did the Leave a Company go?
If a company is fun.
Leave a Company is fun. At one time, we do need to get you to play with like me, May, and someone else for a game.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. I'd be down for that.
We were looking at, what was it? It was a classy drink. That's right.
Something small too, I think.
Small drinks. Beer's not small though. Oh wait, classy, not classic. Also, what did you say your drink to the bar was? Did you say old fashioned?
No, I said a Tokyo tea.
Tokyo tea, really?
Yeah.
I can get it. I can get that.
It was really good.
If
I enjoy it.
I usually go with Tom Collins myself.
I think most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. Or like, I remember when I turned 21 and I was in Vegas. I had no idea what I was doing. I was on my phone trying to be all like quick about it, trying to look like cool ass, even though I had no idea what I was doing. And I'd be like, yeah, can I get one of those things? And then they'd be like, all right. And I remember this one time the lady was looking at me like, are you sure you want that? And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. She laughed. And she's like, I'll get you something that I think that you'll like. She was so sweet. But yeah.
I love when that happens.
Me too.
Dave, if you actually like rum and cokes, so here's my little hot take about rum and cokes, because 9 out of 10 bars will use Captain Morgan, but something that tastes just as good, is usually less sugary, and it's even cheaper. Get yourself a bottle of Admiral Nelson's for your rum and cokes, or even like rum and other stuff. Like I have on my shelf here is a Admiral Nelson's coconut rum, and when I was away at the beach, I picked up a watermelon rum and just mixed that with Admiral Nelson. I mixed it's watermelon rum with a lemonade and just cruise on that for an island for a week. Yep, Admiral Nelson's, Dave. And like I even have a coconut rum on my shelf that I mixed with some drinks as well for a nice like milkshake. So like it's cheaper, less sugary, and tastes just as good, and usually has more flavors than Morgan, and it's not spiced. It's a perfect rum just to mix with things.
That's cool.
Having my own little personal bar, I can like give advice on what to mix and what to buy. Suki knows what he's talking about.
Suki does know. Have you ever thought about doing your own little like bar bit? Like,
yeah, I have. I just been trying to figure out how to work it out, because like, how do I have like tape what I am mixing? Like with that's why I started making a channel on in my Discord about drinks that I've tried in my travels, because like on my bar top myself I have like 23 bottles of various things, and that's not like what I rotate out of different, because usually like 10 stuff I have there like constantly, and then there's like a bottle in there I never touch, which is like Booker's, which is like a $160 bottle, but like so like I'm always trying new things, and I'm like, you know what, I should use a Discord channel and just talk about like different stuff I tried, the pricing, where you can find it, stuff like that.
yeah, that sounds really cool.
Spiffy, I actually have a bottle of Appleton's Estate. It's my favorite go-to rum and coke drink. Anytime I mix soda with rum, Appleton's Estate's my go-to thing. My next favorite is either probably Mayor's Rum or Calypso from Mount Gay. We got sidetracked with talking about liquor. How fitting for the game.
Okay, I have to know now though, since
Okay.
we're on it. What's probably your most controversial opinion about alcohol?
Ooh, I have like 2 or 3. So I am actually a very not much of a vodka person. This is one of my hot takes, is that vodka is only good if you're mixing it with something fruity, because it's neutral. It's a neutral drink. So if you're trying to mix it with cranberry juice, vodka goes well with it because it's a neutral flavored drink. And I don't think drinking it normal or as shots, vodka is any good. Like if you want to drink something with a shot, go to tequila or go to a whiskey or a bourbon. If you want to drink something that's sipping, you're not going to go to a vodka. You're going to go to a rum. You're going to go to a whiskey. You're going to go to a bourbon. The only thing vodka is really good for is if you're mixing it something with very fruity. I know that's a controversial take because I know a lot of people buy vodka. It's not good. The second thing is, most big brand names are just not good. Jose Cuervo is usually not that good compared to true tequilas, which are 100% agave. Captain Morgan is not a great rum at all. Once you actually try rum that is actually from the islands, fun fact: if your rum doesn't say what island it is from, it's more than likely made in the U.S.
Really?
Yep, Captain Morgan is made in the U.S. mostly.
I did not know that. That's cool.
If your rum doesn't say it's from Jamaica, if it doesn't say it's from Bahamas, if it doesn't say it's from Bermuda, it's not a true rum in the sense of Caribbean rum. So that's another thing. Captain Morgan is not as great. Yes, Abernathy Nelson is not made from the islands, but it's much cheaper if you want that cheap rum. A lot of the big brand names are just not that good. Though on the other hand, if you're with bourbon, it's actually a great place to start. Because Evan Williams is cheap, Jim Beam's cheap, Jack Daniels is cheap, but they're the great way to get into bourbon. Because like right now I'm drinking Evan Williams Honey. It cost me $12. It's a cheap bourbon. I can sip it easy. Goes down smooth. Perfect. But like a lot of the big brand name when it comes to liquor, it's just they're really good at marketing. My favorite pure liquor to drink is actually tequila. I just saw that from David. Also, another hot take is that if you have a vodka-based drink, swap it out for gin. Gin is a clear liquor. It usually tastes better when it's mixed, and it goes great with fruit. You know it goes better with vodka than juice? Gin and juice. It's a reason why everyone does it at bars. It's why my go-to drink is a Tom Collins. It's literally gin, lemon juice, club soda. So if you have a vodka-based drink, just swap out for gin. Yes, the gin is going to cost a bit more, but you can get a quality gin the same price as a highly marketed vodka. Like Grey Goose and some gins, same price. The gin's going to be better overall.
Interesting to know then, because
Mm-hmm.
I am a vodka person, but I agree with everything that you're saying. I haven't tried the dip thing though, so I will try that now.
The one thing that vodka is good for overall that I'll give it is that if you're trying to get into like liquor, it's one of the cheapest things to buy. Like there's so many cheap vodkas.
Yeah.
Sorry to derail, but it's a fucking. Oh, I'll talk liquor all day. And I think one of my hottest takes is hoppy beers is not good. If your beer is about how hoppy it is, then it's not good beer. I love Guinness because it's creamy and smooth. I like Dragon's Milk because it's a very good almost has like s'mores taste to it. I like other beers other beers for their taste. If your beer is only good because it's very, very, very hoppy, then it's not a good beer. That's one of my hottest takes, is that if your beer is just based about hops, all it's going to do is just make you feel like you're going to throw up because you're hiccuping constantly.
Oh no.
It's why one of the reasons why I went from
actually.
it's actually why one of the reasons I went from hoppy beer to stouts, because 8 out of 10 stouts, they're based on smooth and creamy cases.
I don't really drink beer, so I wouldn't know, but that's an interesting thing to hear. Because I think, like, when I do hear people talk about beer, and that word gets thrown around a lot, and yeah.
I'm just like thinking of all of my hot takes now. I'm like, oh shit, I do have a lot of hot takes. Oh, and then I guess the final point is, can you remember Good Scotch for the Rocks? Honestly, even though it's like the face of it, but there's a reason why it's so known for it, is Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker, yeah, it's the most marketed scotch, but there's a reason why it's really good. In my opinion, the greatest drink I ever had was Johnny Walker Blue. Tastes like pure smoke. There was not a single bit of burn that went down when I took a drink of it, of Johnny Walker Blue. Yeah, it's an expensive $200 bottle, but like, there's a reason why they're so good at what they do making scotch. So I would say Johnny Walker Blue. Well, I mean, Johnny Walker Red, Double Black. My personal favorite is Double Black. It's very smoky. I like a very smoky scotch. Other ones that are probably hard to get is Aberfeldy, Sexton. They're two ones I love really well. Let me look at behind me. Aberfeldy, Sexton. Probably be the two other scotches I recommend. They're like two of my go-tos when I get out. Sexton's really smooth, has a really cool like hexagon bottle with a skull on it. Aberfeldy comes in a nice little tin can, and it's really just great. Oh, and also something that people don't realize about like bourbon, scotches, whiskey, stuff like that. All scotch and bourbon are whiskey, but not all whiskey are scotch and bourbon, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can get it.
Yeah, it's the reason why they call it bourbon whiskey, scotch whiskey. They all come from the same parent, but they're absolutely all different from each other. It's because what they're made from, like what is it, corn, wheat, you know, like all that type of thing of like what is its base of, like what its mash is made from. Fun fact, Diane Angel, because I see it in your chat. My state has very tough laws as well. So I usually one of my goals is when I ever go to visit a friend or go out on a trip is to check out that state's like local liquor store and pick up stuff I can't get in my own state.
Wait, what does that mean? Like strict liquor laws in different states. Like, what does that mean?
For example, my state, everything for liquor when it comes to buying is completely state and run. Up to a couple of years ago, you couldn't buy beer or wine in grocery stores or anything. Oh, you can only do it at bars or after state-run liquor stores. So they sometimes call it Quaker laws.
Interesting.
You do see a lot of states that have like a large Amish population. Like I know my state, we still had Quaker laws, and it's just starting to come down more.
Mm-hmm.
But like otherwise the big brands, there was like really no out-of-country imports. There was no across-the-country imports. It was just like the big names, that was it, in the small store. So some states are like very strict on like how much you can buy, when, or what you can buy. But yeah, it's what they call Quaker laws.
I didn't know about that.
Bonan's actually learning a lot tonight.
I am learning a lot tonight, actually.
You got other questions? You got other questions on?
Liqueur, but I don't know a lot about liqueur.
I'm also trying to read both chats at the same time and see if they have questions.
Speed reading. I don't know. I'm really fascinated by hearing you talk about it. I don't know if I have any more questions, but
it's like one of my like specialties and like stuff I know about.
That's really cool then.
Also, for anyone that is listening in, don't be afraid of asking like the owner of the shop or place you go to of like what to buy, because usually 9 times out of 10 they're not going to recommend something very expensive. They want you to come back, so they'll recommend something that might be up your alley or something they like. Because like even when I was like bartending a bit, like my goal was not to sell you the most expensive liquor, because 9 out of 10s you're gonna like hear the price and ask for something cheaper anyway. So it's trying to get you something in more of like what you might like. So figure out. So don't be afraid to ask those owners what they like or what it is, or even just like buy something that's cheap. Like I took like my brother who was getting into bourbon and had no idea. He asked me, he's like, "Hey, what would you recommend?" I'm like, buy a bottle of Evan Williams, buy a bottle of Jim Beam, buy a bottle of Wild Turkey. Try the first two, because they'll give you a base idea what it should taste like, And then the Wild Turkey is I think one of the best beginner bourbons. And then from there you can go in. Oh, one less hot take. Japanese whiskey is not worth the price it is. The only reason Japanese whiskey is so expensive is because the hipsters are buying it up to put it on their shelf, and because it's an importer. Japanese whiskey is good, but it's not worth $200 a bottle. And it's because the people that are buying up are making it hard to buy it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my least favorite things. I can't get a bottle of Yamazaki for 12 years anymore because people are driving up the price because of how hard it is to get.
That sounds annoying.
Oh yeah, it's a thing because for some reason there was a craze of like people having Japanese whiskey on their on their bar shelf to be like, oh hey, look what I have, and it jacked up the bottles used to be like $30-$40 a bottle, and then it jacked it up to like over $100. It's the same thing with the same thing with some bourbons. Like there's a whole joke in the liquor community, especially for bourbons, of about like people coming in asking for bottles of Blanton because like a liquor shop will get like one a month, and the Blantons will be like $120 a bottle. And because people want it so bad because it's so hard to get, that like liquor stores will hide it and just be like, yeah, we're out of stock.
Shoot, I bet.
It's a funny thing. So whenever you see like people making fun of Blantons, it's hard to get. It's because that's the thing.
I totally get it then.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, Blantons is not as good.
Oh God.
I will say that. Blantons is not as good as it's worth its price. I would say it's a pretty good $40-$60 bourbon. Nice little bottle because it's like comes in a little net and has like a little horse on the topper, but like not worth $120.
The horse is the 100, and then like the $20 is the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. But that is I think my last hot take because I remember me and my cousin, because we both have our own little bar tops, and we're like, he got a bottle of Blanton's and we're like, yo, we can finally try it. And we poured ourselves a shot. We both took a sip and went, and we both nodded at the same time, and we're like, that's not good.
Oh no, you're like, yep, this is ass.
Yeah. And it was a shame because we were so hyped, and we're like, this is not worth the price.
Frick.
Mm-hmm. But
they could be so heartbroken, like, oh man, all that weight.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were playing a game. No, I was just kidding.
I can't believe Ron forgot. I guess I was not that amusing enough to be in this collab.
No, you were. No, see, that's the thing. You were too amusing. I was solely focused on your bar talk, and then I was like, oh yeah, we're playing a game.
It's like I said, it's one of my specialties.
As you should then.
Don't worry, Vaughn. By the end of this collab, after we finish this game, you would know quite a bit about liquor to impress all your friends.
Yeah, just casually lean up against the wall. So you know, vodka, right?
No, vodka, right?
You need gin. That's your girl. Here you are.
I'm just imagining just like someone be like, so what's gin made of? And you're just like, you know, gin.
Duh, gin. What do you think?
Fun fact, it's juniper berries.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It is one of two drinks that focuses on juniper berries. So.
Juniper berries are real. They aren't Skyrim food. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, Vaughn. Guess what, Vaughn? You know the cheese wheels that appear in Skyrim? They're real.
Nope. Don't lie to me. I'll go looking.
The others have sims.
That's really cool then.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I guess the one another thing. Absinthe is just not great tasting, and it's just a fad thing because of its origins. So absinthe was considered a psychedelic drink because
Right.
it had some
that's
ingredients,
interesting.
but because of laws, it can't have that much ingredient anymore. So if you're buying absinthe to think, oh, I'm gonna see psychedelic stuff, you're not.
How come you can't have any more though, like in it?
Because the ingredient is actually kind of poisonous.
Holy shit! It's why you're
Yeah,
so
wormwood by itself is
hallucinogenic,
not
you're
good for you.
dying.
But they took out a lot. Like I think you can only have like so much. Like it's a very very tiny. Like it's like 0.5% like wormwood or something, and you're not gonna see stuff. But it is a presentation because a lot of times they'll drip like a sugar cube type thing. They'll drip it through a sugar cube, so it's like a nice little cool presentation. But it's just a fad.
Right.
It's just a fad. It's just an experience.
Oh, okay then.
Have you ever tried apple crisp moonshine mixed with warm apple cider? I have had apple crisp moonshine. I like it by itself. Mixing with apple cider. Usually when I mix up with apple cider, it's mead. Just because one or two meads I've tried have had apple in it, so I'll mix it with that. Some meads I had have recommended mixing it with apple cider. The thing I actually like to also mix with apple cider is Bird Dog. Bird Dog is a whiskey that is flavored whiskeys. They do apple. They actually have apple pie flavored whiskey, and I like to mix that with my cider.
Just casually noting all these things down.
What's the
so I
worst
wanna
booze take?
pull later.
What's the worst booze take you ever heard? What is the worst booze take you ever heard?
That's a good one. Stumped him.
So, I know this is a lot in like the liquor community itself. Is the higher the percent of alcohol, the better it is. And there has been drinks like mead, which is only like 20% to like 15%, taste much better than 50% or 40% based alcohols. And another thing is that people don't realize. I think where people are like, oh yeah, my $6 shot is going to get me drunk faster than your glass of wine, and people forget like it is a glass, like wine is like 9-12%, so drinking 3 glasses of wine is going to get you fucked up. So I think that's one of my worst boost drinks, is that people scoffing that like 2 glasses of wine is not going to get you screwed up quickly. It was a pleasure dropping in with the raid off the GN grind some Yep, you have a good night as well, Spiff. I think that's like one of my I think some of the worst boost takes is that how people treat drinking itself is like very weird.
Oh no.
Like I know like some people that they scoff that you're buying like a Long Island iced tea because it's like a girly drink, but it's literally so much liquor in it that's gonna get you drunk faster than like 2 shots of Jameson.
Holy shit.
I'm like really thinking hard now. I know a take I see a lot of times is people saying flavored whiskeys are just bad, and I disagree with that. I think some flavored whiskeys are better than normal whiskeys. Because if your whiskey is just about tasting, if your whiskey is just about burning your throat, then your whiskey is not that good. Like if I taste a whiskey and I can taste like caramel, if I can taste honey, I can taste something, you're doing something right for your whiskey. If I take a sip of your whiskey and all it does is burn my tongue, burn my mouth, burn my throat, I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a good time. Angel says the girly drink stereotypes are
Oh,
dumb.
it's ridiculous. The girly drinks are gonna get you fucked up quicker than the manly drinks.
Noted.
It's a completely real thing. There's actually a bit of a science to it, because I know my bar would actually push some of the girly drinks to girls and manly drinks to guys, is because girls are likely to tip higher when drunk versus guys usually tend to tip less. So you keep watering down the guy's drink because you know they're gonna tip less the more they go. And I remember being taught that when I was being trained. But like a Long Island tea is gonna get someone more fucked up than a few shots of like Jameson, because that Long Island tea is a large glass of just liquor.
Oh, true.
I think that's also my last bit of like worst takes is that if you go to drinking with a friend and they're just drinking like Long Island teas, be really worried, because that is a lot of liquor all at once. Unless that's their only drink throughout the whole night, be very, very worried for them. Make sure they don't try. Make sure they get home safe. Make sure they drink some water. I've known too many people drinking Long Island iced teas just because it gets them fucked up quick and do get fucked up in a bad way.
The holy. Oh no. Oh, Angel, I don't know if you heard me, but you can tell me which one would you draw. Also, hi Rio! Rio says, not really a take, but I mostly can't stand whiskey elitists that tell you how to correctly drink your whiskey.
Oh, I would tell people that, like, there is, like, no correct way. I do recommend this, though, as a bartender, is that drink your whiskey like this. Just to get an idea if you like it or not. Drink it as a shot, sip it, drink it with ice cubes, and even mix it with something, because then that way you can tell how you like it. That's the only way I tell people to try something, is just try those 4 different ways, so you know, hey, do I like this as a shot whiskey? Do I like mixing with this Coke? Do I like this if there's a few ice cubes and I know to drink all night? Just so people can get an idea of, like, when they try a new whiskey, how do they like that whiskey? Because I have some rums, whiskeys, and stuff that I have strictly as sipping. I have some that are strictly mixing. And I have some that are strictly shots because I tried those different ways and went, this is the best way to drink it, in my personal opinion. So I tell people to drink it like 3-4 different ways, and just to get the idea of like what is the best way to drink that one. Like
I think with like anything though, you like, of course, like you would want to experiment. So I guess like it's not bad to tell people to experiment, but I guess some people, you know, I guess it's just a certain way that some people say stuff like, no, you're wrong. Like, what?
I do hate that. I think that's all.
Those are your final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I keep going, it'll never stop. But I will freely answer questions as they come through. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink.
Who?
She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them.
And what do you think?
I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours.
Oh, sure. Just call me Jill.
Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julian. Julianne.
Do not call me Julianne, please.
Well, I won't say it's wrong, but I once saw more cheating on the rocks. It was interesting, I suppose. I guess this might be a hot take. I just don't like salt on my margaritas.
Really?
No, I just don't. I don't like the idea of it. Like, I get it's supposed to enhance the taste and such, but like, if I'm having a drink that's a salted rim or sugared rim, like I forget what it's called. There's something where you like have like it's like a jimmied, like sugary rim. I forget what that kind of drink is called. I just don't like it. It's just not me.
Interesting. Sorry about that.
No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name?
It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that.
Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though.
Why?
Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. And I don't like angry nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place.
That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it?
The smell of dog urine soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to get to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic.
What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else?
I'm telling you also, Vine. This might be your favorite character.
Really?
She's like the nicest bean.
Oh.
Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. One night attacked my friend that was coming for me, and this other one night saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. I wanted to help people the same way they helped me.
Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction.
Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to the extremist extent, but you get me.
Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though?
Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved.
Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right?
I guess white knight is too broad a term. That's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bird cats.
Really?
Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals.
Interesting.
There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaign passed. They lost their funding. At least some members still work with the anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity.
That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else?
I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill.
Sure, no problem.
Bye.
Come again.
Will do.
Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Yo, did Onya make you go nuts?
There was this time in Xanabar, and that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check that noise. I'll tell you, this was our sleeping Briar Rose.
The girl that came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
What?
what voice are you gonna think of doing?
Hmm. Oh, she woke up. Hmm. She seems. Hmm. That's a good one. Right, 4 followers away from the goal. Yeah! I'm really happy for everybody to be here.
What's your goal?
hmm, What is my goal right now?
You're the one that set it up.
I am the one that, it's 660, I believe. Yeah, I would do it. Okay. Oh, wait. Are you good for time, or?
Yeah, I
'Cause
think once we
remember-
get to the end of this day, we can save and then we'll be good.
Okay, for sure.
Because we can't save in the middle of this day.
What kind of voice should I do?
I'll give you also a fair warning. She's 10% of the reason for the 18 plus.
Oh!
She goes on a huge rant. Just so
Huge
you know.
rat, okay. What kind of voice do you think she gives off?
I'm feeling like a hipstery type of tone. Have a good night, David.
What does that sound like? Hipster tone.
Maybe like a Scottish voice, Mean Girls voice.
Okay, mean girl.
You know your normal type of voice.
Normal type of voice for sure. Let's try this one then. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla, am I dead? Does that mean Uncle Angus rambling about the afterlife looking like a shabby downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for your vent to vent your worries, otherwise I'll just... You're rapist, aren't you? Rapist! The whole lot of you! You wanna... Oh my.
Yeah, like I said, she goes on a full rant.
Alright. I guess, trigger warning for those of you who need it? Yeah, I'm gonna start that now. Trigger warning. For a lot of different things.
Lady, this is
You
not
wanna
IHOP.
tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder! 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 Interrupt me? Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or throw at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down.
Dun dun
Do they have- Do they have those drinks?
This is where... There was a special drink, I remember. I'm trying to think. It's not on the menu, I remember that.
A Valley Girl accent coming out here. Lady, this is IHOP. It is an IHOP. Now I'm afraid it turned into a Denny's parking lot.
We can make it turn into a Denny's parking lot.
What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what did you spike it with? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins?
Gotta watch out for those pumpkin spice drinks. Once you turn into it, you turn into a basic white bitch.
True and real. True and real.
Oh.
God, no. I wouldn't even think of it.
I think good you wouldn't think of it, Vaughn.
Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, you'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired or lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And thought of going through all that is just... Brr.
Brr.
Even if you say that, let's do something. You go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you.
2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why I was so nosy.
Any damage?
A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything.
I see.
Either way, I think I'm done here.
Did you check inside the toilet papers locker?
What about... Oh my god. How? Why? How?
I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk at the store. He even knew your name. Good point. First of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Oh, thank you for the bits. Alright, I'm hitting hey now. Good night, everyone. Good night, stuff. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like spicy chicken and bars.
Coffee talk look kind of different. Coffee talk look kind of different indeed. This is the bar version.
And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offer it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can't just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it is like Coffee Talk. If Coffee Talk was cyberpunk, bartending, and very 18 plus.
Very holy.
I did warn you.
You did. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how is it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. Came out of as insensitive. I guess. I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for just safekeeping. And you were asleep until the car crashed outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, or organs.
In that order, of course.
Of
course, clothes are much more important than your organs.
How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day.
Because it's strong and sour.
Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempt to kill him. Holy! What did he do, your dad? I mean, to provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar, then suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you.
Man, jazz music, huh?
Jazz does get me punchy.
Jazz gets you punchy.
I see.
I guess you really do like swing music, huh?
The Piano Man was an interesting story.
We all know what we all know what the true punching music is. Ska.
It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend he has of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of the long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning, in fact. Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me?
I do. God, you have no idea how I hate that.
Oh, oh shit. Oh, frick. Give me 1 second.
1 second. Be right back 1 second as well.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Somebody was asking me to tend to something real quick. Okay. Thank you for the hydrates. And, Celestia. Hi, sorry I didn't say hi earlier.
I'm back.
Didn't get to do all the hydrates? Oh, you left too? How's stream going? It's going good, thank you! Suki YMK shortly as well. Oh, I see that. We're both good then, or?
Yep.
Okay then. Where did I leave off? I'll just reread this thing.
God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower.
Harsh words.
The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize this is what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work. Server maintenance. Holy shit. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became a decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. Keep going though. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender. But I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? Guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Heh. Sorry, I got carried away. It's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandini, please. Coming right up. Or slut. Oh, you don't want to know. She wants brandini. Sorry, more. Brandini, yeah.
The Brantini. Eight out of 10 smug assholes were recommended, but they're too busy being smug assholes.
Here.
Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just a bit dizzy.
And you're clearing your throat.
It helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women?
I work for a woman, but my only coworker is male. Why?
You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in for friendship. They're out for blood.
I almost heard you broke there for a moment as you read it.
Sorry, I mean... The other day I got an assignment and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Ugh. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewer or something.
Tell us how you feel, Vaughn. Really.
Yep. Let the lizardmen feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client in just a second. Hey, Kim. I'm gonna need your full name. Didn't we see the same earlier?
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute. Kimberly La Valette. Wow, what a flowery name.
If you might remember, she's the one that wrote the 2 articles.
Yeah! Back to Lurking Way. What kind of drink do y'all think Clint from Stardew would like?
Clint.
Clint. I'm gonna need to sleep. I hope you have a wonderful stream on. Thank you, Pete. Lurk. Clint. Clint is the,
I know my answer.
Okay, what?
Obviously, Clint would enjoy a nice strong stout that's called Dragon's Milk. Or he would enjoy a nice Forge stout, which is supposed to be forged in Dunblin. Otherwise, I think Jack and Coke if he needs a mixed drink.
Yeah, I think I was probably gonna say something like Jack and Coke too. Okay, Kimberly La Valette? No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... Hongshu Minis. A minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess.
Hey Jill, bathroom's done, I'm leaving.
Guide Miss La Valette to her cab on your way out, please.
Oh, she woke up?
And fell asleep again.
Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss, please help me walk you to your cab.
Pickpockets. And that's it. Are you done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's that girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How does she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. Just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you're finished washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom.
You did great.
Yay!
Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down bonus.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oop.
Is it blacksmith? Oh, I like that answer.
Yes, membership to the makers. That Jill's also thought about a hollow plant. Buying that will prevent her from getting too distracted. So we're gonna go shop real quick. I'm gonna buy ourselves a hollow plant. Remember the real plot to plan.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Angel.
And then we're gonna buy some tea. A converted tea-based liqueur. It tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. So, fun thing. After each day, it's going to ask you to buy something. If you don't buy it, your character actually becomes distracted and at times not hear what they want to drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you have to be careful how you spend your money when you get to the shop because you need stuff to buy in case you need to buy something quickly.
Oh, I totally get it then.
We'll read the articles when we get back. Were you going to have curry yesterday?
Ghost took my money.
Of course, a ghost took your money.
Those darn ghosts.
Those darn ghosts. Alright, I think we're good here. We made some good progress. We did it a single day.
Hell yeah, man. Also, thank you for the head pat, Angel.
Let's see. Do you have an idea on who to rate Apple?
Hey, look. From the coolest voice actor himself, though, what do you think of my voice acting skills?
I really enjoyed it. I loved some of the voices that you pulled off, especially for like that almost like Valley Girl accent you did for Miss Lovette. But I like how like you do for Jill. It has that nice customer service at the same time. Like I just work here.
Yeah. Hopefully, next time we do this, I get to voice a really crazy character.
Oh, there's one or two characters I can't wait for you to see. Because I just want to see you react to them and voice them.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to do more of this.
I can't wait to meet Dorothy. That's one of the characters.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Real quick.
That's who I'm gonna rate out. They're playing Yakuza.
Okay. I'll get the raid going. Raid.
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Had a lot of fun. Where is the... There we go.
I'm gonna raid right away. Let's go.